right, we're talking about quinoa today, and quinoa is Q-U-I-N-O-A, it's pronounced quinoa. It is an ancient food of the Incas, and this is said to give the Inca people lots and lots of energy. It was used in races, and it was just kind of their secret ingredient, if you will, their secret sauce to being a very effective, healthy peoples. Anyway, quinoa is not at all, it says, and this is interesting to me, it says premium 100% whole grain, and it's not a grain at all, it's a seed. So if you could see this very, very close up, they're teeny, 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 tiny seeds, and these seeds plump up to probably, I'd say about 8 times their size, and makes these little tiny pea-like things when it's cooked up. And I'm going to show you a couple things that you need to know about quinoa if you're going to use it. First of all, you could use it in a sweet or a savory way. You could use it almost as a breakfast cereal and use this instead of oatmeal. You could use it as a side dish and cook it up with chicken broth, herbs, and garlic or whatever, and use it like you would a rice. The thing that you need to know about this, though, is it's an excellent source of protein. It has all 9 essential amino acids. And it is a complete protein, unlike anything else in the plant family. So this is a very interesting thing to note about quinoa. The other thing is that it's a very good source of fiber. So that all said, how do you prepare it? It's pretty simple, but the one thing that you need to know is that it needs a lot of washing. The outer part of it is really rather, what's the word I'm looking for? It's nasty and bitter. And it really needs to be washed well. So make sure that you get a fine sieve to take care of that. And you put it in here and you rinse it often, a lot. And you go with cold water and you just keep rinsing it and rinsing it. And when you think you've rinsed it enough, you rinse it again. And you want to make sure that you get all of that coating off of it. And you're going to lose, like I'm saying, I want you to see, you can see how little and tiny these are. Look at that. That's how tiny it is. Very, very tiny. But it cooks up a lot bigger. I mean, I wouldn't say 10 times, but I'd say 5 to 8 times bigger than that. So that's what you're looking at when you're dealing with quinoa. And then you have to keep that in mind when you put it in your saucepan because it's going to increase in volume. Now, if you'll notice, I used a dry measuring cup, and now I'm going to use a wet measuring cup. And the proportion for this is a 2 to 1. So I've got 1 cup dry and 2 cups of liquid. And that's all you really need to know about quinoa. Now this would cook up just absolutely 100% plain, and then there's a bazillion different things you can do. You can make a pilaf out of it. There's a lot of different things you can do. Or you could add some cinnamon, some nutmeg, give it to the kids in the morning with like a cereal and just put a little milk over the top of it and they can enjoy it that way. But quinoa is one of these things, it has a bit of a nutty texture, but again, it's pretty simple, very basic type of a non-grain grain. And of course, considering that it's not a grain at all, even though our package is telling us it's 100% whole grain, considering that it is 100% seed, it is naturally gluten-free. So there you go, quinoa. Bet you didn't know about that, now you do. Enjoy it.